Hello children. In our today's session we are going to discuss about grammar part from the unit Games and Sports from ninth class. Okay. Children, hope you enjoyed and inspired by listening about the pole vaulter Michael Stone who won the National Junior Olympics overcoming his disability. Okay. Children, now we will get into the grammar part of this lesson. Okay. Before entering into the grammar part, we shall know about what is grammar. Grammar is that branch of English which makes us learn how to read, write, and speak English correctly. And we should follow the rules while speaking and writing English. Students, observe the sentences from the text. The first one. As he raced down the golden lined wheat fields, he would always outrun the locomotives passing by. The second one, when he heard the singing of some distant robin in the flight, he knew it was his time to fly. The third one, since the other vaulter had fewer misses, Michael needed to clear this vault to win. So, children, these three sentences are a little bit different from the other ones. Let us see how. These sentences incorporated with the conjunctions or linkers as, when, and since. Right. What do you mean by conjunction? Conjunction is a word to learn sentences or coordinate words in the same clause. In the above sentences, the clauses with as and when denotes time, whereas since denotes reason. Okay, we shall see some examples here. The first one, someone knocked at the door as I was doing my homework. This denotes time. The teacher entered the classroom when the bell had rung. This is also time. Next, I did not attend the class since I was ill. So, this denotes reason. Okay, students? Children, let us know about adverbial clause and main clause. Right. What is a clause? A clause is a part of sentence which contain verb. A typical clause consists of subject and predicate. Now, adverbial clause. The clause containing as, when, and since are called adverbial clause. These cannot stand independently. So, they are also called as dependent or subordinate clause. Right. Then what is main clause? Main clause is a clause that stands on its own and independent or main clause. Right. We shall see some more examples. Right. The first one. The dog ran into a speeding car as it did not notice the car. In this sentence, the dog ran into a speeding car has its own sense. So, it is known as main clause. Whereas, as it did not notice the car is depending upon the main clause. So, it is known as subordinate or adverbial clause. Next, the second sentence. I was in deep sleep when father came home and tried to wake me up. In this sentence, I was in deep sleep is main clause, whereas when father came home and tried to wake me up is depending upon the main clause, so it is known as subordinate clause. The third sentence, the crowd cheered Michael as soon as he cleared the 17 feet 6.5 inches height In this sentence, the crowd cheered Michael is main clause, whereas as soon as he cleared 17 feet 6.5 inches height is subordinate clause. And the last one, it is high time the cricket board thought of different alternatives as there has been series of failures on the part of the Indian cricket team. In this sentence, it is high time the cricket board thought of different alternative is main clause. The remaining part of the sentence is known as subordinate as it is depending upon the first sentence. Children, there is a tabular form in the text. Let us fill it with adverbial and main clauses respectively. Right. Read the biographical account once again and pick out the adverbial clauses and main clauses and write them in the table or in your notebook. Right. See this tabular form, children. The first one, a sentence from the text. As long as Michael could remember, he had always dreamt of flying. And in this sentence, adverbial clause is as long as Michael could remember. And the main clause, he had always dreamt of flying. And the second one. This is also another sentence from the text. Michael's mother read him numerous stories about flying when he was growing up. So in this sentence, adverbial clause is when he was growing up. And the main clause, Michael's mother read him numerous stories about flying. And the third sentence, when he looked deep breath, it happened. So in this sentence, when he took a deep breath is adverbial clause, whereas it happened is main clause. And the next one. The next sentence. As soon as he landed on the inflated landing mat, Michael immediately began preparing for his next attempt at flight. In this sentence, as soon as he landed on the inflated landing mat is adverbial clause, whereas Michael immediately began preparing for the next attempt at flight is main clause. The next one. Next sentence from the text. As he lay on his back, he knew the other vaulter had missed him his final jump. In this sentence, as he lay on his back is adverbial clause, whereas he knew the other vaulter had missed his final jump is main clause. Observe the last sentence, children, from the text. As he begins sprinting down the runway, something felt wonderfully different yet familiar. In this sentence, as he began sprinting down the runway is adverbial clause, whereas something felt wonderfully different yet familiar is main clause. So, dear children, hope you have understand what are conjunctions or linkers. Right, thank you.